Today, I am going to be ranting about trading possibly being implemented into Monsterverze. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about that. Alright, hi, TT here, and today I am going to be ranting about trading possibly being added into the game and the chaos that might follow suit with it. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. Now before the video starts and before anybody takes this as confirmation, no, trading is not inside of Monsterverze, and I will be getting into that right now, okay? As said from Peach, the creator of Monsterverze, she would have mentioned inside of a Discord call with a bunch of other people that were listening onto it that trading would only be added into the game once the community votes yes on it. And when I say vote, they will be putting inside of their official Discord server, which I will be linking down in the description for you guys to join if you guys want to. They will be putting a poll inside of their Discord server for everybody to vote yes or no if trading should be implemented inside of the game. And in today's video, I am going to be convincing you why, when that poll eventually comes out, that you should be clicking no, okay? Now, Peach has briefly mentioned this inside of her Discord call inside of Monsterverze when it was hosted in the Monsterverze Discord server, and she did say that it wouldn't be anything like Royal High trading, but I just feel like I need to emphasize that whether if it is like Royal High trading or if it isn't like Royal High trading, trading is trading inside of a game, and once trading is implemented inside of a game, there are a lot of risks that come with trading to begin with. Even if it's not going to be currency and item based, or if it's just like purely item based like how Adopt Me and how Murder Mystery is, it still opens up a risk to the game itself, and I really just wanted to get into those risks. And it would basically be opening the door for cross trading, and cross trading, according to a quick Google, is quite the bad no-no on Roblox's TOS. So if trading was added inside of the game, even if you were to put a rule that says that trading is purely for the game and cross trading is strictly prohibited, there are going to be people that are going to be breaking that to begin with, and quite honestly, it's going to be a headache to begin with. Like, I don't even want that sort of headache if I was a developer and I needed to worry about like people cross trading and trades getting flagged and stuff like that, and I'm getting onto that later on in the video. So I just wanted to really cover cross trading in this sense. People inside of Royal High that do usually cross trade, like even if you do cross trade, there are ways for you to hide the fact that you're cross trading, and you could basically like manipulate the way that you are talking to the person and say, oh, this is like a normal trade, and kind of mask that normal trade as if you are trading something inside of the game to that other person. And then there are going to be some people that are going to come straight into Trading Hub inside of Royal High and straight up saying that they are cross trading even though it is against the Royal High rules. But of course, people don't care about those rules anymore, and if they end up getting banned for that, they're basically stuck in this forever investigation phase that they cannot leave out of unless they somehow prove their innocence, which I am coming down to again, so don't worry about that. The next point that I wanted to bring up is that it opens the doors for scammers. So let's say inside of the Monsterverse economy, let's hope it doesn't have an economy in this game, because let's be completely honest, the only thing that I don't want in this game is an economy. Like, is that so much to ask? I don't want values to be in this game. I don't want anything of that sort to be in this game. I just want it to be a clean slate story game that has a little bit of roleplay in it, a little bit of PvP in it. Like, everything that we have been given so far is all I have ever asked for, and trading is something that does not need to be implemented. I do not care who disagrees with me. I do not care if you do not like me for that. If you want to trade it, please kindly stay with your 50 million diamonds inside of Royal High. This game, quite frankly, does not need any scrap of trading. I am telling you point blank and center, this game does not need trading. And let me tell you this, when trading was brought up inside of the Monsterverse Discord call with all of the Monsterverse listeners listening to Peach talking, literally 95% of the chat were against the idea of trading being added, which means there are people with trading experience inside of Royal High that are having dramatic flashbacks to how bad trading is, and it is honestly a very valid point. There are a lot of things that we are at risk of if trading was implemented into Monsterverse. And Royal High trading is one of the main points that people are afraid of, and scammers is one of the things that I am afraid of personally, because let's say that, God forbid, an economy and values exist inside of this game. It's basically going to become like Royal High again. People are going to manipulate and lie about values, and it's just going to be really bad, man. And talking about values, if values are added inside of the game, again, it is going to go on a site called Tradery, which is actually my next point that I have written down here. And if you do not know what Tradery is, here is a quick description of Tradery if you have not watched any of my previous videos. Tradery is a third-party website that you can put your items or diamonds or any sort of like coins, currency, anything on that site for trade. So example, if you're trading any knives in Murder Mystery, you can sell or trade your items there. If you're trading any sort of pet in Adopt Me, you can trade your items there. And anybody using the site can offer for your items, and you can talk to the person there, and once you talk to that person, you can go inside of the game and everything just goes smoothly most of the time. Like, I would probably say it's a 50-50 chance, and one of the only reasons why I'm mentioning Tradery now is because it is infamous inside of the Royal High community that there are some evil individuals that will get alt accounts on their Tradery accounts and manipulate the values of halos and items inside of the Tradery site. And it is one of the main reasons why one of the halos inside of the game, for example, Divine Adoration 2024, it's one of the main reasons why this halo is over 14 million diamonds. Like, it was over 14 million diamonds, but it's at like 12 million right now, decreasing. Just for context, this halo was at 7 or 8 million diamonds at one point in time, and it was the most expensive halo in the entire game. Everything else was below that price. And again, God forbid any sort of values to items were added into this game, people would be suggesting and telling the Tradery moderators to add this game to the Tradery website, and people will be depending on that website for values. And quite frankly, I do not want another Royal High, okay? I do not want trading to be in this game. I need to emphasize how much I don't want trading to be in this game. And this is more of a side note, but I really feel like I needed to say this as well. There was a point in time where Tradery, I think in around 2020, was now being advertised in the Royal High community as a quote-unquote good trading site to a bunch of Royal High YouTubers, and those Royal High YouTubers were sponsored to cover Tradery as a good website for trading your items on. And I don't know, I feel like the same thing would happen again if those Tradery moderators were to reach out to Monsterverse YouTubers to sponsor us to cover Tradery again. And I feel like, God forbid, again, if values were added to this game, I feel like that's another possibility that could be happening. Like, if they were to do that to Royal High creators, like, what's the chances that they don't do that to Monsterverse developers, to Monsterverse creators as well, you know? And one of the last points that I have here is mostly the banning system. Like, if, for example, somebody were to get flagged for their trade inside of Monsterverse and it looks suspicious, I am hoping and praying to God that there is an actual human behind the banning system inside of Monsterverse, because again, bringing back my Royal High trauma into this, people are banned for literal weeks and months because of Royal High support. When you are banned for a long period of time, they love to drag out all of this investigation and trying to figure out if you are actually deemed worthy to be unbanned into Trading Hub again. Like, there is no specific instruction inside of the game that's supposed to tell you, oh, you need to take a picture of the trade that you do inside of the game to make sure that you don't get trading banned. No, other players need to actually tell you to, like, oh, just make sure to take a picture of every single trade that you do just to make sure that you don't get banned. Like, why do you need to be walking around on eggshells just to do a single trade? Like, every time I do a trade for a commission just for one of my profile pictures on my channel or on my Twitter page, I need to be extra cautious about trading inside of the game, because one wrong move and you could be banned for a year, bro. Like, it's really not fair to a lot of Royal High players, which is why, as a Monsterverse influencer and as a Royal High player, I would like to say it personally to you guys that will be watching this video. Please, for the love of God, listen to me and listen to all of the people that are begging you to not add trading into this game. Please, when this poll comes out, press no, okay? Trading does not need to be in this game, okay? That's just my Royal High trauma coming out in me. I know that they'll probably figure out a way to not making like Royal High trading or anything in the trading sphere, but I'm just saying trading is trading and people will find a way to break and manipulate the trading system to their own liking. So that's just my concerns and I just wanted it to be heard. All right, so yeah, I think that is all I have to say on today's topic. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments, and yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.